2-Minute Drill with Jedd Fisch is presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union. Whether buying your first car or purchasing a new home, Hughes is here to help take you further. HughesFCU.org, insured by NCUA.
Bye week for the Wildcats, busy week for the coaches, and then Oregon State in town on October 28th, 7:30 kickoff at Arizona Stadium. It's going to be a great atmosphere. Another top 25 team coming to town, but before we get to that, you just beat a top 25 team on the road in Washington State. Last week you said you thought it was your team's best week of practice. Did you have a sense that that would carry over into the game in Pullman?
So we told our team from the very beginning how important it is to have good practices. And last week, I would say, was our best practice. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, our guys were focused, our guys were ready. And based on that, I think it certainly showed up on game day that our guys were ready to go, not just in the middle of the first quarter, but from the very first snap on.
You had 3 straight games there that were very close games. You had a win, a couple of close losses. What did your team learn over that stretch that allowed them to continue that growth and excel against Washington State?
I think what we looked at is, we won that 21-20 game against Stanford, and then we came back and had those 2 battles with Washington and SC, and our guys just knew they were getting better and just knew that as the games continued to be like that, you were going to have, win close, lose close, and then soon you were going to find a way to put it all together. And what our guys did was, after the triple overtime game, rather than, be disappointed and down, they were confident and ready to go play again. And that's kind of showed up on that Saturday. Our guys were excited to go play.
All right, it's a bye week, so let's start with the players. It's great that they get a couple days of rest, but what would you like to see them accomplish maybe individually this week?
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about a huge fundamentals day today and tomorrow, and really try to focus in on their jobs. Can they get better at their own position assignments? Can they get better at their own techniques? And then the second part of the week, as a team, what do we need to do collectively to start preparing for Oregon State? And then it's also a time in college that they can kind of collect their own thoughts a little bit and take a deep breath and get their schoolwork done and do some of the things that they haven't been able to focus in on full time. They'll have 3 days. They'll have last Sunday and the next Friday, Saturday to really get themselves in a mindset to be able to start these next 5 games off and be ready to roll.
So other than practice, then, what will the coaches do this week?
Coaches will be out recruiting the second half of the week, Thursday and Friday. We'll self-scout our offense, defense, and special teams tomorrow and Wednesday morning. And then in the afternoons, we'll game plan and get out there on the practice field. But we'll kind of have that combination of preparing for the future, looking back at the past, and then getting that recruiting base going again. And then do everything we can to have our best game against the number 12 team in the country.
So Oregon State 6-1. Beavers also have a bye this week. Could they be labeled the most balanced team right now that you'll see?
Yeah, I mean, they're really good. I mean, they're a really, really good team. 12th in the country, so that's another top 15 team we're playing. They run the ball, they play great defense, they've been able to attack the field vertically. They're going to be a challenge in every way, shape, or form, and we need to have our best game. If we're going to win that game, we have to have our best game. And we got to play absolutely at all 3 phases at the highest level, and we got to own the desert, and that starts with a great crowd.
I was going to say, it needs to be the fans' best game too, right?
No question, no question. I mean, we got to come off of this past game and see how crazy we can make Arizona Stadium.
All right, that'll be October 28th, 7:30 at Arizona Stadium. We'll see you there.
2-Minute Drill with Jedd Fisch is presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union. Whether buying your first car or purchasing a new home, Hughes is here to help take you further. HughesFCU.org.
Hughes Federal Credit Union can help grow your finances with high rates on Hughes tiered money market accounts that outperform the market statewide. Plus, you can withdraw your funds without a penalty. Visit HughesFCU.org/moneymarket today.